Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short the Stout Beer Reviews. I have a delightful pastry stout coming up. So, it's by Banks Brewing out of Seaford, Victoria. And it's a collaboration with One Drop out of Sydney, New South Wales. And I think it's El Sueno or Suno. It's a tequila company anyway. So, it's known as a chocolate coffee vanilla pastry stout conditioned on coffee tequila. Ooh. 11.5%, big 500 ml tin. Yeah, it's called One Shake. I'll read what it says on the back. Collab pastry stout for our 9th birthday with our great mates at One Drop and new mates Al Cerno. I don't know, yeah, it's a weird one. Sueno, Cerno. It's Mexican, so I'm probably way off. Conditioned on cacao, coffee, vanilla, and coffee tequila. Contains lactose. I've got my Banks glass. It's a bit dirty. Let's get into this bad boy. And cheers, Craig. Good to see you, dude. It's good Friday night here. It's absolutely freezing. I'm like really, really cold. I don't know why. I've got a t-shirt on. It's like, where's my jumper? Dogs are annoying me again. Cheers, Ghost. And cheers, Martine. Thanks for the donation. Cheers. So yeah, it's really cold. It's last night or this morning I had to get up at about 2:45. I walked to work at about 3:15 and it was 1 degree Celsius. Wow. So yeah, pretty cold. I still don't have any heating in the house. The real estate and the electricians and that still haven't sorted it out. But funnily enough, I had an electrical inspection today. So yeah, they're gonna put it in hopefully next week. It's been an absolute schmozzle. I had this really good gas heater and they just like got rid of it for no reason last winter. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into this beer. I'm talking trash. Yeah, it seems the case. So a little disclaimer. Me and Adam had this beer at the brewery, but it was just before we left and we were already starting to get a little mashed. I think we just had like a taster pour of it. But yeah, I remember us both enjoying it, so it's going to be good having it properly. If you're still there, Martine, what's been some lives you've done recently? Or have you been? I sort of haven't seen you pop up much. So I wondered if you've been, unless it's just been at times when I've been asleep. Oh, that looks so good. I know you did a beer review because we were talking about a beer that you were asking me about a beer that you had. So colour, it's probably not quite jet black, but it's not far off. It's like a really, 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 really dark, like brown or chocolate or tan, whatever you want to call it. The head's got a slight tan tinge to it. It looks probably medium to full body. Yeah, carbonation, hard to tell. Let's go with. Yeah, cool. Oh yeah, yeah. I might be going to the city tomorrow, as in your tonight. See what happens. Carwin Cellars, my favourite bar, bottle shop. The original owners have just bought it back, and they're doing a bit of a celebratory day. So I was considering just going down to Melbourne and back for the day. Oh, it certainly doesn't have. If I hope it still tastes the same as when I was at the brewery because it was awesome. But on the nose, it doesn't smell that great. It's just got a real sort of biscuity, dry. Like you are getting coffee, but it's not like massive, and you're not getting like vanilla sweetness or like chocolate. Cheers, Tanner. Good to see you, mate. But yeah, I mean, I might end up staying home, but I'm probably 90% going, to be honest. I'm pretty keen. It's a good tap list. They've got some good sort of food offerings. They're going to have some free beers. I think they're going to have prizes and shit. And there's another bar not far from there that's doing a garage project tap takeover. Apparently, Garage Project have a new beer called Rawaka Only Fans, and it's meant to be like absolutely banging. Everyone's hyping it up. Oh yeah, cool. I really hope it tastes better than it smells because yeah, I'm not getting much at all from the aroma. In saying that though, it is because it's really cold and I've just got this out of the fridge not long ago. I probably should have let it sit for a while. Cheers, Kim. Certainly a lot better going live now than a couple of hours ago. Yeah, I went live. It was a good time for me because it was sort of mid afternoon, but there was just no one around. It's right in the time where the English and the UK and Europe and wherever else they're all sleeping. Okay, cheers. Yes. It tastes so much better than it smells. So you're actually getting huge chocolate, like massive chocolate, vanilla. Sort of gives you like Milky Way vibes. I think Milky Ways might be different in either, yeah, Europe or America. I'm pretty sure Mars and Milky Way and that's all a little bit different in Australia. But in Australia, our Milky Ways are chocolate with like a vanilla nougat on the inside, and it's sort of a smaller candy bar. It's more for kids. That's what it reminds me of. And you're getting like like a real biscuity pastry sort of edge to it. Cheers, Daniel. Good to see you, mate. And yeah, I'm getting this sort of real weird taste on the on the finish. I think that's the coffee tequila. It's sort of it's a weird combination. Like a roasty sweet stout with like tequila. I remember once I had it was one of the Scandinavian breweries. They did a heap of imperial stouts and they did a tequila barrel one. And it was just really strong, and the tequila was fierce. And I've had some nights on tequila where I've like just got really sick. And I remember I had this specific beer, and it just gave me that memory straight away. And I had to run to the toilet because I thought I was going to throw up. Oh, I can't remember what brewery it was. It was one of the popular Scandinavians anyway. It might have been like Mikkeller or someone like that. The body's quite full. It's got that like smoothness to it. It's not really creamy. It's sort of like sharp. Air carbonation's like fairly light. Doesn't taste that boozy either. Like it's 11.5%. You are getting this odd sort of flavour, like the coffee tequila, but yeah, if anything, it drinks lighter than what it is. Like, there's no way if I was blind tasting this, I'd think it's like 11.5%. I sort of need it to warm up a bit, I think. But yeah, you're definitely getting like the chocolate, the vanilla. It's just the coffee's not like in your face where you think it should be. Like that's the main thing they promote. So how's everyone's week been? Mine was pretty cruisy. I mean, I was flat out. It was busy, but it went quick and there wasn't much pain involved at work. Like it was a pretty smooth week. Pretty hectic, but yeah. Always looking forward to the next paycheck. After my recent trips, I've yeah, sort of hurt the old bank balance a fair bit. So I've been trying to lay low. I have been, but this week it's sort of put a bit of a dint in it. Cheers, Adam. Good to see you, brother. I'm having that stout we had right at the end of our bank sesh, the coffee tequila one. I honestly feel like the coffee tequila is sort of it's not as like in your face as when we had it at the brewery. The beer tastes good, but it's just yeah. Oh, okay. Did you have another stout at the end? I just thought we both had a stout right near the finish. Yeah, now that you say that, I remember like you're like, oh, I can't do it. I don't like tequila. I just remember it being like really chocolatey and really like chocolatey vanilla forward, but also the coffee was pretty intense as well. I'm not really getting that huge coffee in this. Yeah, when I went live earlier today, I was like, God. It was just, I mean, there were some people, but it just seemed really quiet, especially at the start. I thought, geez, like, I'm going to be lucky to get about 5 people watching. What happened? I haven't cooked dinner yet. I reckon I'm gonna have a carbonara tonight. But it's like it'll get to that stage. Oh, okay. Who was it? Geez, that's not good. I haven't heard. I haven't heard anything about it. But in saying that, I've been at work all day and yeah, haven't had the TV on since I've got home. So was it a Liverpool player? Just the fact that you said "Hope you're okay," Adam. Oh yeah. May he rest in peace. I must say, the more I'm drinking it, it's very rich. Yeah, see, I think I'm starting to get more of that spirit quality now. Yep. Yeah, that sucks. Cheers, White Glove. Good to see you. They're all coming out tonight. It's good to see. It's definitely one of my least favourite spirits just because I've had some bad nights on it. Um, yeah, true. It can still hit hard though, like especially if it's like a favourite player or something like. Yep. Not here, bro. It's 7:51 p.m. Friday night where I am, lad. So yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, tomorrow's tap list at Carlin. I'll look it up on my phone. Actually, where is my phone? Oh, I put it on the charger. Damn it! Yeah, they've got a good tap list. They're doing $10 pints of about half the tap list, which is good value because yeah, there's some really good breweries. Um, and then they've got some like Anchorage stouts. They have that 55. They got some of their stouts. I had some IPAs from someone, but yeah, it's pretty good. And they got really good food. They got some special with food tomorrow. They got a couple of free mountain culture kegs, which is pretty cool. Anyways, how's the beer? Cheers, Stuart. Oh, so did he just get married or did his brother just get married? I mean, either way, it's fucked. His brother probably plays as well. Cheers, Disco. Good to see you, mate. Nearly missed your comment. Yeah, boy. It's just a concern that it's tequila. I might be in the corner of a room in the fetal position, spewing up all over myself. That's normally the night you have when you have tequila. It's awesome when you first get onto it, but the end is like disastrous. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Who would honestly harden up? Who would pull out of a drink sesh because they're sunburnt? My God, that is soft. Good God. If only I could join you to make up for it, brother, because that is a weak excuse. It's like yesterday, Josh, Drew, and me were talking about tattoos, and like Josh was saying, how heaps of people now are getting put under when they get tattoos, and we're like, that's fucking ridiculous. It's part of the it's part of the whole thing of getting a tattoo is going through pain for the prize sort of thing. And it's like, yeah, we're just talking about pain thresholds and all that sort of shit. And yeah, it's like it's something that's never interested me. I've never wanted a tattoo, and now that everyone's got them, it makes me not want one even more. So yeah, it's like just something I couldn't give a fuck about. But yeah, like people going under just to get one, like that. It's stupid. Yeah, boy, enjoy. Hopefully, I'll get to try some one day. I'll be standing on the other side of the. Actually, no. If I go to the brewery, we'll both be standing on the customer side. Or we could both be standing on the service side. No, it'd be good to try your beers someday, dude. No, because it's a beer review and not a hangout. But sometimes they do carry over. I'm going to the city tomorrow, so very unlikely. Who's that? Who are we speaking of? Made me think of that song, Human. Oh, okay. Yep. The sunburnt guy. Yeah, I got no interest in him at all. I don't know. It's like people are like, "Oh, it's art. Do you not like art?" I'm like, I fucking love art, but I don't need it on my body. It's like I'll go for a walk through Fitzroy and check out some alleyways, and there's some sick art. And yeah, I'm not a sheep either, so I'm one of those people that if there's a trend, I try to avoid it. I don't like to follow. I'm more of a lone wolf than a sheep. Yeah. See, like, it's harsh, but like when people, like my cousin, for example, he's the sort of guy who'll hook up with a chick, he'll get him pregnant, stays with him for a little while, and then he's off to another lady and gets same thing, repetitive cycle. And he's got about fucking 5 kids now to like 4 different women. He's got all these fucking names all over his arms and that. And I reckon it looks trashy. I can't stand it. Like, even though the fact that it's his kids, I just don't rate it. And there's so many people out there that, like, yeah, get just these big fucking names on their wrists and yeah, I don't know. Something about it. And don't even get me started on these fucking little softies that get like tribal tattoos on their arms to make themselves look hard. It's ridiculous. Are you in that tribe? Are you familiar with that history and the do you know all about the culture? No. Well, why the fuck have you got the tattoo then? So even one of my ex-girlfriends got a tattoo of my name in Thai when like we were on a holiday there. And I was just like, don't do it. Like, yeah, like I just think it's a bad idea. And yeah, she went along with it and look what happened. We broke up. And we mainly broke up not long after that because she was too, I don't know, like when we traveled, I'm real cruisy and like to relax and like to try new things and that when I'm traveling, and she was just too anxious and everything was a fucking big deal. And it's like, I can't, if I can't even travel with you and have fun, it's like the rest of the life's not going to be any good. So that's what they say in relationships. You either try traveling with them first or living with them and see how you go. That's a good indicator. Yeah, see, like some guys find chicks that have tattoos all over them real sexy, but I don't. Just the occasional one's okay, but so when I went to the Parkway Drive gig, some of the girls there, they're wearing these immaculate dresses and looking all dolled up, and then they've just got like tats all over their arms and their necks and that, and I'm just like, it just makes you look rough. Shout out to all the tattoo lovers out there. Come fight me. Time to pour some more. I think a lot of like I feel like a lot of young guys get them trying to be hard. That's what I feel like. It's like a massive like attention seeking thing too. Like you'll get some sort of guys that want to stand out in a crowd and they'll go and get a tattoo, and then there'd be photos taken, and you can just tell they're leaning to one side and showing off their new tattoo. Yeah. Oh, do you know what I always associate neck tattoos with? Incompetence. Or like criminal. It's harsh. Oh well. Coffee tequila. Whew. So yeah, I've got one of the IPAs that was brand new that day, Adam, that we had at the brewery. I've got a can of that in the fridge. I can't remember what hops were in it, but it was pretty good. Um, Still got a couple of one drop beers. Got a big stout, a sour. I've got Hop Nation's new barrel aged Imperial Stout. What else do I have? I've got a package coming from White Bay. They're the brewery that's in Balmain, sort of on the coast, not far from like the Harbour Bridge and that in Sydney. That was a brewery I really wanted to revisit, but I just didn't have time. They're currently a major sponsor of Sydney Swans Football Club, and they're doing a lot of promo and that for the team. And because Sydney Swans, they're a good AFL team, but they're based in Sydney, and Sydney's more of a rugby league town. Yeah, they're doing all these promos. So I was like, when I did this order through them, they're real good with lagers and shit. When I did this order through them, I'm like, oh, any chance you've got any Sydney Swans merch or promo stuff that you could chuck in with my order? So it'd be interesting to see if I get anything. Yes. Yeah, I could possibly do another one tonight. I just wanted to do, yeah, I wanted to do that sour earlier and then this just because they've been around. I've had them in the fridge for quite a while now. There's a particular beer in the fridge that's hyped as hell, and it's probably like way past, yeah, like its freshness, and it's still sitting there. I don't know why I haven't drank it. It's one of the most hyped craft beers, but I have had it before. So yeah, I think I was just wondering what I was going to do with it because I could just drink it anytime I wanted. It's almost like I want to share it with someone. What do Aussies have for breakfast? I know a lot of fuckwits have avocados. That's not me. I think avocado is so fucking overrated. Yeah, what was I watching? And you were, yeah, I think it might have been Simo's. I think I might have like quickly chimed into Simo's or something during work. And I think it was you, Jagman, Simo, maybe someone else. I reckon there was 4 of you. Anyway, you were on your phone, and I just heard you saying something about how you couldn't use your laptop. You were signed out of it or some shit. And I remember Adam being in the chat trying to see what the go was. SEMO. Remember when you didn't like SEMO, Adam? Because he used to hang out with that other fuckwit. Simo's a good fella. Ugh, God. It doesn't feel like Friday night. Like, I feel like I've still got to go to bed early and get up early. It is the shittest thing ever working at 4 a.m. every day. I challenge anyone out there to fucking do it with ease. I'm an experienced shift worker. I've done night shift many times, and I feel like this week was one of the hardest weeks I've had, getting up at fucking 2:45 a.m. every day, walking to work in 1 degree Celsius coldness. Yeah. Oh, God. Carbonara? I really wish I had my phone on me. I want to show you the Carlin tap list. Yeah, fucking oath. Just like, I don't know, I feel like when you have to get up in the middle of the night to go to work, especially when it's cold and it's winter and stuff, the hardest thing for me is I felt like every time my alarm went off to get up and go to work was just when I was getting comfortable with sleep, like probably just starting to get in that relaxed, like deep sleep. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, the fucking alarm's going off. And so it was just so hard. Like, I always have a shower before I do anything. That's my way of waking up. And this week I was just so fucking tired. I was dragging myself out of bed and didn't even have enough time to have a shower. I ended up having them at nights instead, because sometimes I'll have a shower at night and then I'll have one in the morning as well. But yeah, I was just so fucked this week. I just didn't have time. I kept I don't know, hitting the old snooze and getting another 15 minutes nap, and yeah, you'd be strolling to work, and I'd even start work and I'd be doing something physical and feeling like I'm still half asleep. Yeah, at least when you do a night shift, you just sort of prepare for it, and you go to bed when you come home and try and I don't know, at least if you get 6 hours, you're normally all right. One thing I was thinking of today, because Cadbury's massive in England like it is here. Do you guys have Cadbury frozen. Like, do you guys have Cadbury ice creams like in the supermarkets and stuff, or is it pretty much just like the chocolate, like the? 'Cause in Australia, we used to have actual like ice cream tubs and like single ice creams of Cadbury, and it was real good because it was the same quality chocolate. Oh yeah, so in New Zealand, cool. Oh, in one chocolate bar in New Zealand that's awesome. Is it called Chocolate Fish? Pretty sure it is. It's like cat. I'm pretty sure it's a Cadbury chocolate bar, and it's like vanilla and raspberry or something. It's fucking awesome. The reason I found out about it is I went to a beer festival and there was a Kiwi brewery there, and they made a beer based on that chocolate. Pricey, yeah. One shake. One shake to rule them all. It's a pretty cool collab. Banks and One Drop. Ugh, man. Yeah, definitely getting more of that tequila as it's warmed. For sure. What the coffee's coming out. Just that initial like biscuity, like it's almost like a cardboardy sort of smell. It's gone, but it was there initially. Yeah. Yep. It's like a is it it might even be marshmallow, is it? I can't remember. Pretty sure it's called chocolate fish though. So it's definitely chocolate on the outside. Then on the inside I reckon it's is it biscuit and marshmallow and then it's got like raspberry in it? Something like that. It's fucking tasty anyway. I want to try the meat pies in New Zealand. 'Cause apparently the meat pies in New Zealand are better than Australia. It'd be cool to do like I don't know, the top five bakeries in Australia and the top five in New Zealand. Yeah, that's it. I thought it had marshmallow in it. Yeah, and it's like a sort of a long, skinny fish. Yeah, that's what I've heard. There's a few claim to fames, and that's one of them. And I think, yeah, like it's probably a fair call. I have had some friends, and I've watched some stuff on TV to think that, yeah, it's probably pretty accurate. You have the best rugby union team in the world and the best pies. Actually, another thing is have the best hops. You have some of the best scenery as well. Definitely have the best hops, no doubt about it. Best hops and best rugby union team is a lock. Best pies is still up for discussion. We need like a YouTube channel where someone reviews pies in Australia and New Zealand. That'd be cool. But they have to. There has to be at least two guys, and one's New Zealand and one's Australia, so it's fair. They're not biased. No, I have not. Yeah, for sure. There's so many new ones, dude. No, I knew what you meant. Yeah, there's so many new Kiwi hops now. It's fucking ridiculous. Like Kiwi hops are so mad that like English breweries, American breweries, Canadian breweries, like European breweries are all just fucking seeking them. They're like even wanting their hops over their own. Like it's pretty cool. Yeah. Smash beers are awesome. Just basic malt, one hop. Fuck yeah. It's a good way to get to know the hops too, making smash beers. That's what we were talking about with Colonel the other night. It's cool how Colonel does sort of smash beer styles. If you want to know about El Dorado, try this beer. Woo wee! Who's going live? And no, I don't mean it like 10 hours from now. I mean right now, who's going live? Yeah, that'd be cool. So have you done a heap of home brewing? You certainly sound like you have. It's so funny how that tequila wasn't really making a presence. And then all of a sudden, boom, it's like one of the main characters. I've just been hiding out, boy. Getting a little bit hungry. Yep. Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, I sort of dabbled in it lightly. Um, yeah, like I made some decent beers. I also made some shit ones. All up, I've probably done, I reckon, a dozen brews. Um, yeah, the only reason I sort of stopped is I moved. I moved from my hometown to another town, and where I live now, I just don't really have the setup for it, and just can't be fucked making a setup because I feel like I'm never really going to be settled here. So it's like I don't want to go to all the effort with all this equipment and putting in a certain area and then just having to pack it up again. So, but yeah, the passion's still there. I obviously have the knowledge with certain stuff. Just need the guidance every now and then. Got plenty of like brewer mates. Yeah. Once you get away from the shitty malt extracts and the basic homebrew kits and all that, it's like different world. So I better score this beer first before I do anything. I'm gonna say I feel like when I had it at the brewery being fresh, I don't know, like the adjuncts were shining. It was just real, like on tap, it was really good. I probably would have given it like about a 4.6 or something when I was at the brewery and had it on tap. But yeah, just out of the can and like a couple of weeks later, probably say like about a 4.35, sort of in between that 4.3 and 4.4. Like it's still good, but just yeah, it's like something's lacking. It's not as like punchy, and I think the coffee's definitely like subtle compared to when I drank it at the brewery. Yes. See, half the time when I do these reviews, we'll go on and be chatting and banter and whatever else, and then I forget to even score the beer. Someone said to me I should, at the end of each stream, just put the score of the beer in the chat. So then if people, I don't know, just want to watch a little bit or they don't see the end, or yeah, it's like the score's there just so you know roughly what I think of it. How's my bottle of Coke? Yes. That was random too. First one just sitting on the shelf and I've grabbed it. Then I'm like, Angus. That is my dog's name. How fucking cool is that? I just need to find Jack. Jack's definitely a more common name than Angus is, so cool. Yeah, one of the breweries that's not far from me, they're based in like Torquay, which is like Geelong area. Um, Bells Beach Brewing. They do a brown ale. And I think when you do coffee, there's a particular stage you're meant to do it at, but they do it the opposite. In the early days, it was so fucking good. They swear they still do it the same now as what they used to, but I reckon they probably use a lot less coffee, or they're brewing a bigger batch and using the same amount. It's like a little subdued compared to what it was, but yeah, whenever the addition of the coffee is, it works really well. Just goes really well with like I don't know, the caramel and the chocolate in the brown ale. Yes. So maybe I should wrap it up. The numbers are dwindling slightly. Thanks to everyone for chiming in. It's probably gone on for a lot longer than it should have. I just like to get carried away, keeping it real, live stream, raggy. It's just good getting people from all walks of life in here and talking shit. That's what it's all about. The characters and the community and the friendships. On that note, I'm out of here. Yeah, not sure if I'll do another beer review or not. I'm sort of keen, but I'm not keen, if you get what I mean. Um, yeah, I definitely need food. I know that much. So yeah, thanks to everyone that's chimed in, and yeah, we might see you again soon. Cheers.